Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be watching some videos that I've done over the past, I actually did it last week and I'm just filming the intro and the outro now because I just didn't get a chance. Like, it's been, having a baby is full on. But what I've done in these videos today is I thought it'd be, something that I thought would be really helpful is how to deal with thoughts that come up in the moment when you're eating, if you're struggling with your eating disorder or disordered eating, because, you know, it's all well and good to do the work before and after, but during the moment, like when you're actually having the meal, that is the hardest time to go against your eating disorder. So I'm not, like I've said, that I still experience a lot of thoughts, and I thought, why not, let's use that to our advantage and show you how I just deal with it in the moment. Now, I was going to do it like a really fancy video setup, but it just got too chaotic. So basically what I've done is I've shared the thoughts while I'm eating, and then I've done like a voiceover of how I deal with it, and then at the end of each section I've kind of like put the things I do down. Now these are only things I do in the moment, not things that like a long-term thing. So I hope it helps. I wish I had something like that to help when I was eating, and also you can sit down and eat with me so you feel less alone. And I have a shirt, an Eras Tour shirt. I didn't actually get to go to it, but I have it. So grab yourself something to eat, and I really hope this is helpful, or just to show you that you can have the thoughts and you can still not act on them, and you just keep eating anyway. And because we need to live life and we need to enjoy ourselves too. So let's do it. So tonight we are having nachos. I don't know why I pulled that. I actually hate grating. Even now, like, my mind's going through like every possible way I could have less, which isn't gonna happen, of course, but it's just one of those nights, I think. Some nights it's worse than others. Sometimes I don't really have any thoughts, but tonight it's one of those. I'm feeling really anxious about it all tonight. I don't really know why, but I'm really boring with nachos as well. I don't care if it's not like a traditional nachos, but... So we're having some corn chips. Plenty there. And I've got some beans. Oh, I tried. Some tomato and carrots. Don't worry, I'll mix it up. And of course, avocado. Now I've just got salsa to add. This is the finished product. I heat it up though too. So even though I felt like snacking on some corn chips while we were making dinner, my head was saying absolutely not. So of course we go ahead and do it anyway. And then I followed this up by having some soft drink. To be fair, it was sugar-free because that's what we have in the cupboard, but it still feels wrong in my head because it's not a healthy, I say in inverted commas, food choice. So of course during dinner my little one decided that she'd have her dinner at the same time. So hence why I sat there feeding, and it really did calm my mind having something else to focus on, and that reminder that she needs food, so I need to fuel myself as well. So we've had dinner now, and obviously I ate it all, and I'm actually still kind of hungry, so I'll probably have some more food. But I didn't really have much guilt through dinner. or too many thoughts because I was obviously feeding at the same time. So I was a bit distracted. But it was nice having that reminder that this is why we're doing things. You know, I've got to look after myself so I can look after her. And yeah, it was nice. So guess I'll go have something else to eat and I'll see you at the next meal. So I've decided to have a hot chocolate as like a desserty snack thing. So put some in here. I just need some milk. I always run out. So I'm feeling like I shouldn't be having it. Especially like because it's got milk and stuff in it. Even though like logically I know like protein's good for me and there's nothing wrong with having a hot chocolate and it's freezing, so it's like exactly what you want. And then I had this weird thing about liquid calories in the past and sometimes that pops into my mind. Sorry if you can hear the TV. That's on in the background. And yeah, but I'm gonna drink it anyway, of course, because that's what we're here to do, and I'll share how I deal with it. So I found watching TV while I drank it really just distracted me. I wasn't in too bad of a headspace in the first place, but it can be a really useful tool to get you through a meal if you need to. So we're currently out because my tyres are getting changed on my car. And so we've just stopped at the cafe near it to get some breakfast. So we had our coffees. And there's not a huge amount of options. It's more of a coffee roastery, but we're going with toast. So breakfast. I decided to brave it and do the marmalade instead of just having plain fruit toast. And I feel okay about it. A little bit like, oh, I didn't need the marmalade, but that's where we're at, so let's eat. It's really awkward filming in here. So one of the things that I was thinking about while I was eating was actually just how far I've come and how amazing it is that I can just go out and eat food, and even if the thoughts are still there, I can still do it and I'm gonna be okay. And that's one of the things that keeps me going, like how far I've come. I've done it before, which means I can keep doing it. Oop, we're focusing. So it is dinner time again, and I'm doing dinner again because it is a bit more of a challenging one. Yes, I am currently feeding again because it hasn't ended today. Every hour we're fed is what it is. So if you hear something in the background, that's what it is. So we're having takeaway Thai tonight. And funny enough, I remember I did a video, my first takeaway challenge was Thai. That's not the issue. It's what's going through my head right now is the fact that we had breakfast out this morning, and for lunch we had some friends over who were kind enough to bring us some sushi. So in my head I am like, oh, we haven't had like a home cooked meal all day, so that's like not healthy or whatever. So I should have been having just like a healthy salad or something for dinner. So that's what's going through my head right now. But we're gonna have it, and I'm gonna tell you how I deal with it, and hopefully I will have a free hand. But I keep going because this is reality for me and for so many people out there. Yeah, and it's cold, hence the fluffy jacket. I think I'm having, I don't know what I'm having, but we'll see in a minute. So Jessie has gone out to get dinner, and like the sitting around waiting makes it worse, like when you're sitting around by yourself. And I just remember how much I used to dread this kind of thing. And like, I can do it, like I'll eat it and stuff. But like I said, I still get thoughts that go through my head. I don't know if I'll ever really be someone who doesn't, knowing the way my brain works. Especially since I stopped my ADHD meds. But you know, that's why I thought this video would be helpful, because yeah, just show that, you know, you can have thoughts, but you just don't need to act on them. And some of the ways I help manage it. Yeah, like the more I sit here and I'm like, I should be having something healthier, or I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or like, do I really need it because I haven't moved much today? And like all these sort of things are going through my head. And I guess the biggest difference now is I don't really like hold on to them, but they come up. And so yeah, I'm just waiting. I think he said something about spring rolls as well, but we'll see. So this is dinner. A little bit overwhelming. Just trying to do that. But we're gonna have it, and I think it's the rice, because I had rice and sushi today. So my mind instantly is just like, you've had too much rice, and it's white rice, and you know, there's like corn in there, and I should be having just like some veggies and no sauce and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at. Over time, it has become so much easier to ignore the thoughts, and it is so much easier despite having them. They're not as loud. Are you wanting me to have a spring roll?
No, it's not milk.
Sure. Not you, Dustin.
Yeah, because all that.
Reminding myself that I am a role model for others, especially my own daughter, is also really helpful with keeping me going and suppressing thoughts. So I thought I would share the breakfast after like our takeaway dinner last night, because I find that's always a time when thoughts can be really bad, because you feel like you had like a lot yesterday or stuff out of the norm, so you've got to like compensate for it today, which of course we know isn't the case. And sorry, I look like a disaster. I was up every hour last night. Anyway, so I've got just Weet-Bix and apple and soy milk, and I've added some peaches in today because I feel like I just need some more fruit, because I like fruit. And so yeah, at the moment I'm just like, do I really need the extra fruit? Do I really need like all that milk and stuff like that? Like, that goes through my head. It's not that bad today, but a lot of the time there will be those thoughts from the night before, like, oh, I should make up for it today, but that's not what we do here. Treating each day as a fresh start is always really helpful. Like, what happened yesterday doesn't matter, it's in the past, we can't do anything about it, tomorrow isn't here yet. So that's a good way to keep present and just seeing each meal as a new thing. And of course we ended up feeding my little one again, but we keep eating because we need to fuel ourselves so we can do all the things that we want to do. So now you've seen all that, I hope it does help. Like, I know I've said that like a million times, but that's what this is all about. And I want to start progressing these videos to like show you other things in my life that aren't just eating disorder related. But I thought this was a nice little stepping stone to show you that this is where I'm at, this is what I do. And yes, I have thoughts a lot still, probably more than I like to admit, but I don't act on them. And that's the difference. Like, I don't think I'll ever be a person who doesn't have thoughts. It's just, I don't think my mind will ever let go of things, because it doesn't. I'm terrible at anything like that, especially since I went off my ADHD meds. But yeah, just, you know, distraction is a really big useful thing in the moment. Like if you've got to sit there and watch TV while you eat to get yourself through it, do it. I don't care if it's not mindful, because if you're thinking like that, you're probably not at that intuitive eating, mindful eating moment anyway. There's more to it than that. So be kind to yourself. Eating with others, feeling supported by others can be really helpful, especially people who are really good with food. And reminding yourself of why you're doing it. And it doesn't have to be for yourself. Like all of my recovery, it was recovering for everyone else and like my baby. Like it doesn't need to be for you, but if it works, it works. You know, just those little things you can do in the moment to get you through. And then we can work on the bigger stuff later. So I hope it helped, and you're strong, you got this, and I love you. And thank you for supporting me and letting me support you. And I have a cool video coming soon to do with our wedding and food. But it'd be cool to do a wedding series because, like, yeah, I am getting married next year, but it's fun and I'm bored. So I'm going to leave it there and stop rambling. And I'm really proud of you. I'll see you next time.
Oh no.